What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? So, today is the day after the day, I believe. But I want to take this time to congratulate the black men and women that, I ain't gonna say helped Trump win, because again, who cares about Trump winning? Like, it wasn't about, like, whoever was running against her probably would have won, the way black people have decided to stand on their square and be on business. So it ain't even about Trump winning, but it is about Kamala losing. And I'm gonna throw a link to a video in the description and shit in case y'all want to check it out. Professor Black Truth. If you black, you melanated, you FBA, you black American and you care, listen to Black Truth. So I'm gonna put that in there. But it's about the way we turned out, and it's connected to a bigger idea. And first off, I just want to say, don't ever let nobody say that it wasn't black people the reason why she lost, because it was. Even when you get down to me looking at the chart of Wisconsin, and I didn't deep dive, and that's why Professor Black Truth's video will be good to watch, because he kind of gets a little bit into it. But if you look at Wisconsin and you look at the state in which they closed the polling, when it looked like Trump was basically just the winner at that point for that state, Milwaukee hadn't been won yet. Kamala was leading in Milwaukee, which means that she probably would have won Milwaukee in the end. But what the crazy part about it is she hadn't won it yet. And maybe if she had won Milwaukee County in the time that she needed to win it, maybe she could have pulled out Wisconsin, because Wisconsin is a purple state. But it went red this time, and it went red because the black people in Milwaukee didn't come out. And the black people that did come out, some of them voted for Trump. And again, for the people that did vote for Trump, ain't got nothing to do with me. Just because I didn't, just because my ancestral lineage wouldn't allow me to vote for that man, just because I just couldn't do it at the end of the day. I didn't vote for Kamala, and that was the goal. That was the point. So with that being said, congratulations to us, because we made this happen. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because that was the goal. The goal was to prove a point. And the point is to be proved to these Democrats. The Democrats that black people have followed for decades and decades and decades, and we voted for on an 80% block, like which is shit that just don't happen for a lot of races and cultures. Nobody really votes loyally like the way we have for so long to get none of the things that we asked for, or minimum things that we've ever asked for in the grand scheme of it all, and all that other fucking shit. Like, how the fuck we gon' see all these motherfucking races and cultures come in here and get a one-up on the culture and the community, and then try to turn around and act like, oh, it's all because y'all niggas ain't shit. Get the fuck out of here. All these fucking black billionaires coming up, these fucking millionaires, having people out here making money, and doing it all under the stress and duress of being behind enemy lines of the United States of America. But we ain't great. Ain't nobody good. Ain't nobody nothing, right? How the fuck is that gonna be the case? It's not the case. So again, big ups on that. But the topic, the fabric of the story that I wanted to get in here was, this shouldn't be, and it won't be, a one-off situation. I want to be one of the ones to say that this day should be remembered as the day of a statement, as the day of the status quo, as the day of, nigga, this really how it's gonna be for the rest of time? Yeah. Until the generations of generations forget what the fuck it is that we've set standards this election, and then lose it in the future. But that's neither here nor there. That's to be seen in the future. So we didn't fold. And it shouldn't be a one-time thing. This should be a show that when it comes to them Democrats, and when it comes to them wanting niggas to vote for them, when it comes to them wanting FBAs and the descendants of the slaves that they took to follow suit and all that other shit, like the boomers and shit, and the ones before us that we battling tooth and nail, did. Y'all not winning. Y'all not winning. And it's not just a presidential thing. It's not just a national thing. It's going to become a local thing. I'm hearing that they lost the presidency, the House, the Senate, like Congress, like all that shit. They lost it all in one night, one fell fucking swoop. It was all gone because niggas is fed up. Real niggas. I ain't talking about our African brothers and sisters that come over. I ain't talking about somebody with a little bit of black. I ain't none of that. I'm talking about actual niggas that know what the fuck going up. And so it's a good thing. I'm happy. Not because Trump won, but I'm happy because Kamala lost. And I'm happy that it feels the aura in this decision that us black people have made. It just feels like a change in the way we vote, a change in the way that we voice our opinion, a change in the idea that we can move our foundations is on the rise, is on the horizon. It's not a one-time thing. This is a forever thing because it has to be. We're not gonna sit idly by and let it happen no more. And she lost by a landslide. She lost by a lot. She got cooked. And a lot of them, and basically all the battleground states, because niggas wasn't doing it. We wasn't doing it. So this is gonna be a forever thing. I had a back and forth with a guy on Facebook not too long ago and was telling him like this, the next black anything, because he tried to make it seem like we didn't vote for Kamala because she was a woman. And I had to let him know, like, oh, gee, respectfully, that's not the case. It has nothing to do with the fact that she was a woman. Don't got to deal with the fact that she wasn't black. Don't got to do with the fact that she cosplayed it and made a lot of mistakes. That ain't even the case either. It's the fact that she openly said she wasn't going to do nothing for us as a people. And the time of us voting for people that's not going to do nothing for us as a people is done. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucking candidate get up there and say, hey, we finna give the Venezuelans, hey, we finna give the Venezuelans 500 mil. We finna give the Chinese too. We gonna sign this contract so the aliens can come down here and start establishing households and shit. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck what they do. As long at the end of all that shit they say, they look in the camera and say, we finna get y'all niggas y'all reparations. Facts, we getting that too. Niggas would vote for them. Niggas would vote for them. So don't try to act like it's because she was a woman. Don't try to act like because she wasn't black. No, that was just the shit that niggas wasn't finna let y'all fly with no more. We wasn't finna let y'all use that. If y'all was gonna get that bitch elected, y'all was gonna say some shit that popped off. Nah, oh, she black. Okay. No, Obama ain't gonna get us twice with that shit. So I had to let them know it's not about that. It's about the fact that we not going for this shit no more. It's about the fact that the next black anything that we vote for, and I said anything because I'm understanding that this needs to happen on a local level. The day we vote as a block, as a community for any black anything, they definitely gonna be willing to do something that's gonna only benefit black people. Yes. Is what I told the man, because my nigga, that's what it is. That's what this election meant. That's what it meant. And for the women that understood, salute to y'all. Because a lot of these women out here tripping. Our women tripping on this Kamala thing. And that don't mean we ain't supposed to love them, but they tripping. But we supposed to tell them they tripping. And so I had to let him know that. And he had a couple of rebuttals, but I just stood firm on my shit. We not going no more. And the next step in the process of this, like it was said on the video that I'm gonna put in this description, he talks about the idea that we need to get people like us, FBAs, grassroots individuals, people that know the plight of black people, and we'll fight for the plight of black people and know what to do to get where we need to go. Because in order to get reparations, we got to go, we got to get lawyers, you know, we got to get real business wise to get that shit as a people. Might even have to end up going to the United Nations to fight for that shit. I believe that's what Johnny Cochran was doing before he got fucking popped off or he died. But I believe they could have killed the nigga because they knew he was about to fight for reparations after he finessed OJ about that shit. So it's up for that. No more just blindly voting. And then we got 4 years to give Trump all type of hell in this White House for the shit we want. We got time to fucking get ready to combat the shit that we know we've been combating for 400 years. We could see what he gonna do with these migrants to see if that releases the pressure on us a little bit. But don't hang your hat on that shit, because he tied in with the people just like Kamala was. For y'all motherfuckers that think, oh, Trump is... No. And the next step is to get people in positions that can ultimately lead to FBAs being in positions where reparations won't be a question. It won't be an ask. It won't be a back and forth. And we can actually start doing things to where niggas like me, nerds in the hood, niggas in the hood can wake up next to each other, pause, can wake up in the same neighborhood, can wake up in the same areas doing what the fuck they need to do together, and they can move the foundation around them. They can change the world around them. Like the Hebrews we was meant to be, like the guys we was meant to be. So that's where I'm at with it. I had to get that little nugget out there, let y'all know that shit, because nigga, it's up. That girl took a fat ass L, major L, a mama size L, a Kamala L type L. Love.